It took that kind of effort to win on the road.
It really did. When you look back at last year, at least, the Spartans had Hillary Hellman, Kara Hageman. After losing both of those two, a lot of people were nervous of how could this Case Western team play this year. They're looking great, better this year than last. And last year they lost to NYU at away. It was, I would say, shocking, but great to see that win last week. We'll see how they perform and follow that win up this week, though.
This is Lawrence. You can bet they're going to pay close attention to her. Kendall McConico just drove by that defense.
She always brings the energy, the pinpoint focus, and you can always read her emotions on the court. It's fun to watch her play.
But the point total for Janine Cuffey, number 4 for NYU, averaging 20 points per game. Turnaround shot inside is good for Jenny Walker.
And Cuffey scored 22 against the Spartans last time they played. This team, as we said earlier, they really do have it all. Another player to look out for is Brooklyn Shelton, number 3, who's on Abby Lawrence right now. Shelton, only a freshman. She's averaging 14 and 4 per game.
Lawrence got the high screen from Melissa Heath. Didn't get the shot. Mills playing defense. They're going to get Isabella for a foul. That will be her first. Spartan bench wearing the throwback weekend warm-up tops. Trouble with the inbound. Mather College, known otherwise as Case Western Reserve University, is going to get the ball back. Emma Kane's going to check in. Alex, great to see Emma Kane in the game. She'll check in for Melissa Heath. Kane has not played since the Brandeis win 8 days ago in Boston. Yeah. She's got a banged-up ankle.
Missed the team's last 2 games.
Yep. They missed her, certainly on Friday night.
Yeah, they needed her inside presence to beat Brandeis, I would say, and hopefully having her back tonight will give them that leg up and allow Case to beat NYU for the 2nd time this season.
Annie Barrett doing a nice job defensively, coming down, doubling down on Kane, stealing that basketball. NYU comes into this game averaging 79 points per game. They are outscoring their opponents by 15 points per game. Another bucket inside from Jenny Walker. Walker's got 4.
The Spartans score 68 per game on average by comparison, which isn't at all shabby, but it's hard to put up almost 70 or almost 80 a game, excuse me.
Mills and Gonzalez out top. This is Kane at the foul line. Shot clock's at 12. Emma in trouble. McConico going to tie it up with Cuffey and Gonzalez. Everybody's up, everybody's good. Possession arrow in favor of the Spartans.
We'll see the tangle up again on the replay there. Alicia Marie Gonzalez is going to be inbounding the ball for the Spartans now.
McConico with 2 seconds to shoot. That shot clock was winding down. That's why Kendall, who normally doesn't shoot it from out there, had to fire one up.
She's 5 for 20 on the year from beyond the arc.
Lawrence with the steal. Mills left it short. It's one of those, it was almost too easy.
The thing about Mills is due to how she shoots the shot with the release and the big arc, she misses a lot of those pull-up jumpers, especially 2-pointers that are closer in. She's more reliable from beyond the arc. She's only a freshman. She has 3 years to really improve that area of her game.
Great shooter. There's another one, Abby Lawrence, the sophomore. It's good to see Abby get heated up right away.
She had some trouble 2 nights ago on Friday, finding the hoop. Seeing her make shots like that earlier, great. She's obviously the #1 offensive option for the Spartans, averaging 18 a game.
Back inside, you know, NYU, you mentioned it, Alex, in your pregame comments, known for their outside game, but they've really been pushing the ball inside in their early possessions against this Spartan defense. Kane tried to keep it alive, good hustle. If you look at NYU, statistically, they've made 192 three-point shots. Yeah. Alex, that is 90 more threes than their opponents in 19 games. They have made 90 more three-point shots than their opponents in 19 games. Not taken 90 more, made 90 more.
Isn't that unbelievable? This team, deathly scary from beyond the arc.
But inside is where they're at right now as Cuffey drives and scores.
To give you some perspective for the Spartans, 28% of the Spartans' total points come from three-point land. For NYU, it's 37%. That's right, well over a third of their points come from beyond the arc.
The energy is intense right now on the court and on the sideline.
It's really loud here.
McConaughey got smoked, and they're going to say it's an offensive player control foul. Foul's going to go against Kendall. Credit Janine Cuffey for taking that foul. She paid for it.
She did pay, but she seems to be okay, and feet set. Ball back to NYU. Beautiful crossover.
Once again inside.
Even though
Mills.
Even though she couldn't finish, you can see how she averages 20 a game. Beautiful ball control, great handles on that crossover there.
Abby Lawrence out top. She's already dropped a 3. Spartans down 1. Just about midway through this opening quarter. Lawrence will shoot that if they let her. Give and go. Good defense. McConaughey saves it. Shot clock's at 5. Kendall's going to have to fire up another one. Kane with the rebound. Shot clock reset. Emma's going to shoot free throws. Fouls on Annie Barrett. It is Annie's first. Checking in for NYU, Megan McLaughlin. McLaughlin is in, and also for the Violets, Lauren Koyama.
One thing to note about Annie Barrett, she's only 5'5" guard, but she has 6.2 rebounds per game, leads the team, and she also has 139 assists. Next most on the team, 65. Next most after that, 25. So she is the key cog in terms of creating shot opportunities for her teammates and rebounding. She's a person you want to get in foul trouble if you're the Spartans.
Cuffey brings it up. 3 in the air. Second shot attempt outside the arc for NYU. 0 for 2 so far. Got to believe that won't last. Gonzalez down to Mills. Good defense. Shot was blocked by Cuffey. You know, Cuffey at 5'5" finds herself inside a lot in this defense. And she has proven in the first 5 minutes she can hold her own inside defensively.
Yeah. She is looking a bit tired, though, Cuffey.
Rightfully wants you to think that, Alex, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Convince McConaughey she's tired. Meanwhile, got a nice steal in there.
Lawrence with a quick step. Abby Lawrence has 5.
She's leading the game now. Either team with 5 points.
Turnaround shot won't go. Mills with the rebound. Isabella Mills is a rebounding machine. She has over 110 defensive rebounds. McConaughey strong to the basket, wouldn't go. Here comes Cuffey with it. Eyes up, looking left. Kicks it right, good ball movement. 3 in the air for the Violets. Shot won't drop, Kane gets the rebound. Mills to Lawrence with Cuffey on her. Abby shoots it over her head and misses the shot. Quick pace here, man. This is back and forth.
This really is. Finally, Barrett slowing it down now for the Violet offense. The offense really does revolve around number 1 Annie Barrett. You're going to see the ball in her hands a lot, and she creates opportunities for everyone else.
Cuffey, the floater. Rebound follow is up and good for Brooklyn Shelton.
She's the freshman force for this Violet team.
Shelton averaging 14 points, 9 rebounds. On the flip side for the Spartans, they've got a talented freshman as well. Mills averaging 10.7 rebounds. That's Gonzalez, the senior, the leader.
She is 10 for 34 from three-point line now in the year. And average double digits for three-point field goals made.
7 minutes gone, opening quarter. Very active and entertaining quarter. Mills trying to fight for it. She got banged by Barrett.
Great heads-up play by Mills, though, to prevent the rebound for Barrett.
Fouls on Annie Barrett. That's her second. NYU has called a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Spartans getting some players in. We'll be back.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
You know, we had Cole Frilling on in our post-game show, and he's an aerospace engineering major here at Case Western Reserve, which I thought was fantastic because I asked him about all the rockets, the foam rockets that are up there in the ceiling that our camera crew has captured throughout this throwback weekend. He said he's not responsible for any of those. Just as a freshman, hasn't really gotten into those core classes yet.
So he doesn't have the insider info just quite yet on those rockets.
Nope.
Too
Lawrence
bad.
saves it. Cuffey, tenacious in her defense. Abby's going to float it in and out. Comes Cuffey the other way. She's got a motor that does not stop. Violets on the baseline. That's a three. Koyama with a three. She's got 35 of those on the season.
She averages 9.3 points per game, tied for third most on the team.
Hasn't played in a couple of games. She did not play in the win by Case Western Reserve last weekend, and she's formidable, averaging 9 points per game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, plus she can hit that three. So she's she's something different from last week's game to this week's game, certainly for NYU's offensive production. Number 30 now in the game for the Violets, Katie Foos. Katie from Rumsden, New Jersey, 5'11" junior forward. Katie is the leader in three-point shots made. She's hit 52 for this NYU team, so watch out for number 30. Kane is on her. She's hit 52 and she's a 5'11" forward.
Isn't that unbelievable, Ron? It's crazy just how versatile all these players are on the team and how every single one of them can shoot the ball so well.
Shot clock's at 1. Cuffey's got to get it off, and she does.
She's been a bit cold today, but at 4 points now. Another star freshman for this squad, McKenna Gross, who got fouled there. She loves to get inside. She can hit all kinds of circus shots. She's a fun player to watch, and she has so much energy on the court. She's always a great fun player to watch off the bench.
Fouls on Walker. You see it right there. Jenny Walker with her first. Gross on Friday night scored 14 points all in the second half as the Spartans try to come back and knock off the judges. Well, McKenna has certainly had her moments of spectacular play. I think of the weekend against Washington University and Chicago. She was just absolutely super.
And there's not even a word to describe it. That's an understatement, and I don't know what word to even say how valuable she was to this team. Wow. And with that, the lead extends to 4 points.
Koyama's got 2 threes.
Violets.
Heath looking for that drop step. Takes it all the way right. Melissa Heath did a nice job. You know, it was almost like the scouting report was in her favor there because defensively, I think the Violets were waiting for her to come back left. She did not. She kept it right and got an easy hoop.
We haven't called her name much today, but she is the second most rebounds on this team. Always a force inside.
Koyama and Cuffey playing catch. Another three in the air. Hard off the backboard. Foul inside on NYU. It's going to go against Katie Foos. Two subs in for the Violets. Brooklyn Shelton back in the game. Zoe Mackler checking in for the first time. Mackler, a first-year player from Dallas.
On that last play, I want to say great heads-up defense by Melissa Heath. Number 23, Jenny Walker, 4 for 21 from beyond the arc this year. Heath knew it, let her stay open, and the miss followed.
Alyssa Highland with the basketball now in the game for the Spartans. Highland, the talented sophomore. Her and Lawrence, two of the best players in that class. There she is, Heath with that ball fake. Game clock's at 3 seconds. 2. Barrett's got to fire it. missed it short. This game's locked. Entertaining first quarter. 16 all at Adelbert Gymnasium on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. We'll be back.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4 Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
There's a look at the Spartan Pep Band rocking Katina's Landing inside Adelbert Gymnasium. They're above the floor. They are in a theater-style seating area that looks down on this basketball floor at Adelbert Gymnasium. And they are keeping it loud in here. It's good to have them around. You know, Alex, when you walk into the gym here, the back entrance, there's a sandstone block that's got the date 1888 carved in it. And gymnasium next to that. That's how old this building is.
Really unbelievable. Excuse me. Really unbelievable. Adelbert Gymnasium, built well over a century ago, initially intended to be an armory for World War I when an extension was built, actually. There was a construction built on it in 1918. And the teams have played here for decades since, but stopped in around the 60s, 70s. It's great to have this throwback weekend that's been here since 2006 to celebrate the gymnasium and have players return to where fellow Case students played decades ago.
Comes Mills on the break. Gross kicks it to Highland. Alyssa Highland up and over the backboard. Highland can shoot it. She's a real good player. She's second on this team in three-point shots, third on this team in three-point shots made. She's got 25, and she does all of that in about 15 minutes off the bench.
She's second in three-point percentage.
She's second in three-point percentage.
What shows, as you said, with more minutes on the floor, she'd probably be second on the team. In total made, I should say.
She's a great player to have come off the bench. Coach Reimer loves her coming off the bench because she's instant offense.
Yeah.
And every team needs a player like that that can bring offense off the bench immediately. 2 seconds to shoot. Three's in the air, and it's a good one. Boy, this NYU team, we talked about it, but they're proof in the pudding right now. They can really hit that outside shot.
Very stellar, but Highland right back with another three. Another deadlock, 1 minute in, timeout called, 19 all.
Let's keep it here for this one.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit more in depth about that NYU three-point shooting prowess because it's one of the big key storylines in this game. If you look at them statistically, they've made 192 out of 548. That's coming into today, 35%. And you look down their roster, Annie Barrett, a guards, hit 39. Janine Cuffey, a 5'5 guards, hit 49. Katie Foos, a 5'11 forward, has hit 52. She leads the team. Alvarez off the bench with 15 threes. Shelton off the bench with 13 threes. And then Koyama off the bench with 34 threes. I mean, it's pick your poison. There's really, you can't guard one person.
You're right. And for comparison, no Spartan has made over 32 threes this year. It's scary how much this team can shoot from deep.
It's obviously what they want to do.
But the Spartans are doing a great job of defending the perimeter, not letting any open opportunities for the most part.
Step back three. And that long rebound's going to go out of bounds.
McKenna Gross did a great job there of speeding down the court and ensuring that no NYU offensive player could get to it. Boxed out who she was guarding pretty well.
Game's locked at 19. It's been a good day to be a Spartan so far. The men won by 30. Heath inside, didn't get it, got a rebound. She's going to shoot free throws. Melissa Heath, the graduate student. That was a movie, The Graduate. You're way too young to remember that.
Yeah, I am too young for that.
So you've got your phone. I want you to Google it and tell me who the star actor was in the movie, The Graduate. All right?
Okay.
And then I want you to tell me if you know the name of the guy who was the star.
All right, so I'll do the research for you right now. We're
While,
back.
while Heath is shooting free throws.
That
Alex.
movie was made in 1967. I am definitely too young for that. I was born 33 years after that. The star, Dustin Hoffman. Yes, I know him.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he's pretty famous. I know enough. He's still in some movies recently too. So there we go. I know Dustin Hoffman, but not that movie.
That's beautiful. Love watching Gross play defense. McKenna Gross, the backup point guard.
Just has so much focus and energy, not only offensively, which is what I usually comment on, but right as you said, defensively too.
Barrett in trouble. NYU looking for the three. Boy, the patience that they took to get that look. Highland pulls down the air ball. Here's Gross with it against Koyama. McKenna right to the basket. Loves to drive in the teeth of the defense. Didn't get the hoop that time. This is Koyama with it.
We've seen such a fast-paced, entertaining, shoot-heavy game. This has been a fun one so far, and close one too. Spartans only up by 1 right now. But any lead is nice to have because this NYU team is so strong.
Koyama out top. Shot clock's at 8. Shot clock's at 5. Koyama with a ball fake. She's going to get a shot off. Heath blocked it. Melissa Heath blocked it. Shot clock ran out. Spartans with the basketball.
Heath with a team leading 35 blocks this year. No one else with over 15. Let's see it again. Beautiful. Right out of the air.
It couldn't get more perfect than that.
You're absolutely right. That was textbook by Melissa Heath.
Long range shot, Mills. It's a high ceiling in here. And Isabella Mills uses almost all of the space when she shoots it.
Now she's on the board. Giving her 3 points. To go with 3 rebounds too.
Barrett, the lefty for a 3, missed it long. Grabbing that rebound with strength and aggressiveness is Mills. Down to Gross. Kenna's going to have to kick it back out. She does. McConico back in the game. Say hello again to Kendall.
Not seeing a lot of off-ball movement now. The Spartans need to move around a little bit more if they want to create a look. That was
a jump in the passing lane, doing a nice job is McLaughlin.
Poor offensive possession there. And great defense by McLaughlin as well.
Barrett working inside. Koyama, 3, missed it long. Gross looking up, quickly down the floor. McKenna looking right, goes right. Highland with a ball fake. Alyssa creates her own look. Left-hander wouldn't roll, but she's going to shoot free throws.
Spartans playing really well right now, creating nice looks offensively. Look at that pump fake again on the replay by Highland. Creates a great look, 2 free throws now. One thing I want to comment on too, this NYU team, we've been talking about the 3-pointers for them all day. They're trying them. They've taken 12 today. Only made 3 though. Percentage at 25% on the season. As we said earlier, they're shooting 35%. Spartans doing a good job defending the perimeter right now, and that's why they have the lead.
This is Alyssa Highland. Highland from Mount Lebanon High School in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is like a hotbed recruiting area for both the men and the women of Case Western Reserve University. Highland makes them both.
About a 90-minute, 2-hour drive from here, so not too far.
Mills is from Pittsburgh, Isabella Mills, Peters Township High School. Megan Friday's from Pittsburgh, Fox Chapel Area High School. And then if you look at the men's side, I'll pull up that roster in a second, but got a lot of Pittsburgh players on the men's team as well.
Barrett there with the made layup, averaging 5 points per game. As you said earlier, she gets 6 rebounds and leads the team in assists. So usually she doesn't score, but nice job there.
Ball knocked out of bounds off McConico. 5:18 left, opening half. Kane trying to get the cutter, which is Kendall. Barrett's going to walk it up. Off a high screen, looking for the lob inside. Too high of a pass, and then being called for the offensive foul is number 23. That's Jenny Walker. You see Jenny right here.
See McConaughey getting hit, losing the balance there. Spartan ball now.
Number 3 back in the game for NYU. That's Brooklyn Shelton, first-year player out of Virginia.
Barrett doing a little bit of a press on McKenna Gross there.
Kane going to go right to the basket. Used the backboard, didn't get it, got her own rebound. Gross. Mills is open. Isabella's going to get it, shoot it. It's going to be short. Barrett jumped up and grabbed that loose ball. Lob down the floor. Nice lob. Stepping out of bounds, not quite being able to handle it. Brooklyn Shelton. Here's a look at Meg Barber, head women's coach at NYU, and that violet bench standing up. Slapping fives with Katie Foos as she leaves the game.
Spartans up 4, 25-21 the score. Just over halfway with the second quarter.
McConaughey taking Cuffey to the basket. Gross will shoot the 3.
Hasn't been Gross's day today, but she has to stay confident, keep on taking shots. She knows how
Cuffey
great
likes
she is.
that look. She's got 7. Jen Reimer's up off the bench in a hurry. She wants a timeout. It is a 5-0 run right now for NYU as Cuffey drops that 3, her first of the afternoon. We'll take the timeout too.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at innovaliving.com.
We're getting a live looking at the Rocket
We're getting a lot of looks at those Rockets.
Live looking at the Rocket that's been there for, what, decades now?
The way we're marketing them, we should maybe, get a little cutback on the selling of those. Gonzalez, long-range 3. Comes Barrett with the basketball. Cuffey and Barrett, talented tandem outside. That 3 is missed, and Cuffey kept that thing alive for NYU.
Brooklyn Shelton just ran out of midair to grab that one too, though.
Shelton scored. She's got 7.
I don't know where the open lane was, but she found it, and that gives NYU 26-25 lead.
This game's been back and forth.
Has NYU led today, though?
Oh, yeah, they led 4-2 right off the rip, and they led 6-5. Spartans took the lead 11-8. NYU back at 13-11. They actually led 16-12 at one point.
You're right.
Highland on the drive. Try to throw up a left-handed layup from the right side. Didn't work. Good ball movement. Creates the look. Shot just missed. McConaughey with it.
You're seeing a lot again. Spartan players standing in place. Want to see some more movement.
Spreading the floor right now. Gonzalez is going to back it out.
Not a lot of open opportunities. Trying to make something work. 8 seconds in the shot clock.
Down to 5. Kane inside. Didn't get it, but she'll shoot free throws. Foul is on number 3. That's Brooklyn Shelton. Second foul for Shelton. A couple of subs in. Abby Lawrence is back in. Alyssa Highland is out. Also back in for NYU. It's Chloe Blanc. This is Kane at the foul line. There's a shot of Abby Lawrence. And McCain.
On the season, Kane, 77% free throw shooter, generally very solid from there. Couldn't connect in the first, though.
Missed them both. That's not good news. Foul's on McConico. It's Kendall's second. McKenna Gross up. She'll replace McConico. Melissa Heath, number 23, in your shot in the game.
We haven't seen much of number 14 for NYU bringing up the ball today.
It's Alyssa Alvarez. That's Gross with the rebound. Mills will shoot it.
That looked clean right out of her hands.
I'd like to have somebody have a stopwatch on the flight of a Melissa or of a Isabella Mills long-range shot. It is in the air for a couple of seconds.
It just feels like it hovers.
Second and a
at
half,
its peak.
maybe.
Yeah.
1,000. I bet you it's close to 2 seconds. It's in the air.
It genuinely just seems like it just stays there frozen at the peak of its arc.
She was out early on Friday in the gym here, practicing those shots. She was out here 2 hours before the game, practicing those outside shots. First-year player putting in the work. Cuffey sets up her teammate, Gonzalez, grabbing the loose ball. It's Koyama with that miss. Gross to Heath. Melissa found the position and the basket. Heath's got 7.
Tied with Cuffey and Sheldon for game leading points and leads the Spartans.
Cuffey out top. Lawrence extending that defense as they have to. You've got to respect NYU outside because that's where they beat everybody. Whistle away from the ball. Foul is on Gonzalez. Gonzalez is first. Barrett back in, number 1 for NYU. Annie Barrett from Cambridge, Mass, senior. Cuffey will get it, shoot it. Heath up high for the rebound.
Cuffey, always scary from beyond the arc.
Mills to Gross. McKenna kind of out of control that time. You know what, though? She plays that way, and she's effective that way. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say out of control because that's her typical style.
Out of control is in control.
Yeah, out of control is in control. That's a great way of putting it, Alex.
Yeah.
For McKenna Gross it is. She just does a great job of body control when she is flying through the air.
We saw it in that Wash U game. That's how we won, those out-of-control shots that somehow worked.
Cuffey got a look, didn't go. 6 seconds left in the half. Gross with it, gonna drive in, flip that ball up. She heard us talking. I mean, those are the kind of shots that she makes.
She's 0 for 4 today, but that's okay. She'll come out of the half energized
Keep
and
shooting
ready.
it. There's the score at halftime. Kelly Muffley's gonna walk over here and join us, the assistant women's coach at Case Western Reserve. Her Spartans are up 4.
Seeing a 2-possession lead at the half, always very encouraging and nice though. 30-26, 15 minutes, second half will begin.
Kelly's gonna come on back. Kelly, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, so you come into this game. I know I'm not telling you anything you didn't already know. They hit nearly 200 3-point shots made.
Yep.
So you know that perimeter game is going to be part of it. How do you think you've defended that so far?
As long as we're switching everything and making sure that we're doing that, that's the big aspect. That when we messed up and we didn't switch and we tried to fight over or go under, that's when they were getting the threes off. So when we're doing a really nice job of communicating and getting through everything and switching everything, we're taking away those threes.
You've held them to 26 points in the opening half. They averaged 79 on the season per game. So the defense has been very good, hasn't it?
Yeah, our help side has to be there a little sooner, but it's hard with shooters. So we'll see.
This is a very talented NYU team. I know that you won a week ago in New York City, but they've got Koyama back today, who you did not see last week.
And we know about her. She can shoot. think she had maybe 16 or 17 on us one game last year, so we were prepared for her.
It was good to get Abby Lawrence in the mix early with a made three-point shot.
Yes.
Abby starts feeling good about that flow.
Yeah, for sure. She's feeling a lot better today, feeling more like herself.
All right, any adjustments or things to talk about here at halftime?
We're definitely going to continue to keep pushing the ball. Our pace has helped us a lot. McKenna comes in and gives us that kind of spark, so hopefully we can keep pushing and getting open threes because we're shooting a little better today than we were
Spark's
on
a good
Friday.
word for McKenna.
Yeah.
She's active.
Yes.
30-26. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Kelly Muffley, the assistant women's basketball coach here at Case Western Reserve University. Her team is up 4 at halftime. It's 30-26 Spartans over the Violets of NYU.